Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin, behind the camera got Christian.
Hello.
Today we're going to be getting into some staff picks, flipping through some new arrivals, and addressing those burning YouTube questions at the end of the video. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Insta, give the shop a ring, or just cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Without further ado, let's get into some staff picks. Christian, tell the people what you're listening to.
I was listening to, similar vein as last time. This is too shiny. Rain Parade. We have 2 copies of it, both $8. It's also shiny. I thought it was just the cover. So this is kind of melodic, pretty down tempo, late 80s, guitar-based indie pop stuff.
Yes.
I was enjoying it. Very mellow. Nice when it's raining outside. Rain Parade. I'm a sentimental freak show, so of course I want to.
So you're right on the nose on that one.
Dude, right? Yeah, totally. I will say that listening to it did make me wish it was a Railway Children record. I wish there was 2 copies of one of their albums because I like them a little bit more. It's from that same genre. I've been heard of Rain Parade a lot. Altogether, a good listen.
Railway Children?
Railway Children.
It's a new one to me.
You never heard of them?
No.
Yeah, it's good.
We're breaking new ground. We got this in stock. It's a reissue of 1994 album from the Dickies. This is sort of a seminal record for me in a lot of ways. This is like their new album when I was like getting into music, and I saw them on this tour. They opened for the band Guar, who were like my favorite band in 7th grade. I think they're every 7th grade boys' team favorite band, whether they know it or not. The Dickies. This was like a weirdly like a very important gateway album to me, and it's back in print on vinyl. Vinyl is actually very scarce on this guy because 1994, and it's back, and I'd say it holds up very well. I didn't really have the context for it at the time, but when I listen to it now, I kind of think about like huge radio hits playing pop punk, which essentially. They were godfathers of the sound, and then they see these young bucks coming along. They're like, "Hey, let's throw our hat in the ring. Let's try to do it." And I think they have the little fire in their belly to prove something with this record, and it holds up very well. You never know how those middle school records are gonna, how it's gonna sound as an adult. But I like it just fine, which is probably doesn't bode well for the amount of maturity I've gone through over the past couple of decades. But hey, here we are. Anyways, we got copies. Pick it up. Flip through some records, huh? Just as it starts raining really heavy.
That's really cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's vacuuming outside.
Well, in many ways, Christian, rain is just God's vacuum.
Yeah. Standards record store is partially vacuumed today, and it was amazing.
I feel like
it feels lighter in here.
Like you waited till I was not here to do it.
Yes.
You went rogue.
You're absolutely right.
You went rogue
right.
and vacuum.
It was.
Like I'm gonna judge you if you're like, hey, I'm gonna vacuum right now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fine.
I know, I'm supposed to be like, whatever, cleaning, going through 45, seeing which ones don't suck, and most of them suck. So there's plenty of time and excuse to vacuum because we want
small area of carpet.
Dude, there's just like a random shit there in the far corner that I would have to.
I call that my life's work, but go on.
So I didn't get that far, but yeah, a nice rainy day.
Rainy day, clean time.
Yeah, classic. It was great. It was so good.
Classic.
Good. It made just such good sounds. You vacuum that up with like the extension. That's good stuff right there. It's good.
Yeah. See, this is teamwork here because you need someone to neglect for years before you can have the satisfaction of cleaning it off. I don't know. I think there's a time-honored tradition of the record store carpet being, disgusting. I should think of gussying up the place a bit with this whole ice cream store being in town. There's a new ice cream shop in Vista, and it is brought out a new breed of normal human beings to the area, and I don't know how to deal with it.
It takes all kinds. If I could go full Merlin on it, I would leave some filth. I want my record store to be a little dirty. Yeah, so it's authentic, right? You want it to be authentic.
I don't want Merlin to be involved in the creating of authentic experience. I think the authenticity, like by definition, takes care of itself. I don't want like the pre-distressed jeans look. go out and use your jeans.
You have like a genie's wish.
Yeah.
One of the 3 wishes is, could you make my jeans just look a little older with some holes in it?
It's like the low self-esteem genie. Like, hey, I want a princess of like a small principality, like a little.
Yeah.
I want her to marry me. Just, just a date. How about just a date? We'll start there.
Could you cover a year of my car insurance?
Lower cell phone plan would be nice. Like, free. No, never mind.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Yeah, a North County genie can handle these things.
North County genie.
Yeah.
Just a nice sandwich would be good. Extend the hours of the coffee shop I like to run away to.
Yeah, have Yellow Deli open on Saturday mornings, please.
No, it's okay. Fine. You're right.
Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah.
North County genie. YouTube question. This is a part of the vid where we answer the questions left in the YouTube video from last week. First up, Matthew Atherton asking. He's a fan of prog rock, but I think he's pointing out how maligned by the critics the genre has traditionally been. Do you know of a genre more nerdy than progressive rock, prog rock?
Oh, math rock.
Yeah, with such as.
I don't know.
You just heard the words.
It's just 2 hours ago, a guy just brought up math rock, and it just literally sounds nerdy. It sounds nerdier. I don't know anything about it. I probably would enjoy it. I love prog rock, but yeah, I don't know what's nerdier than that.
Yeah, I think I'm lucky to have had the influence of people early in life, like pushing, Yes and King Crimson on me. So I'm really happy about that. Like in my teenage years, I was like, I enjoy the album Close to the Edge by Yes. There is a genre. Are you ready for this? Chiptunes. Like chiptunes, like video game soundtracks and like 8-bit music.
Oh, well then yeah.
That's I don't think you're ever breaking a barrier with that one.
There's a lot of crossover of people who appreciate that and also like stuff like Manowar.
Right.
Later Manowar records where it's just like it's like fantasy, the hold your sword high and with
power metal,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's generally I found.
You ever fuck with Glory Hammer?
No.
It's one to look up.
Does it make you feel powerful?
Yeah, it's like, all of that to the nth degree. And I think that, in a way, that kind of comes from progressive rock. That big bombast and everything about it. But yeah, between chiptunes and power metal, you're not, Pitchfork isn't looking at you. You're out of luck. Sorry. And Greg Hicks hitting us with the ever important Motorhead. You get to choose one studio album. No live, no compilations. You get one record. You're not a Motorhead guy, are you?
No, so whatever Ace of Spades was on. I listen to Rain Parade when it's raining. I'm just the worst.
That's fair enough. I like this is an overkill house. This house, we like overkill a lot. I think that was it existed in a time before they had a fan base, so they didn't really have like an audience they were pitching for. And I think it's kind of a more pure album. Not a lot of records like that. Not to say that they ever, got corrupted necessarily. I think Overkill is just them in a place of their own creating. It's a beautiful album. My favorite record of theirs for a long time now. And Muscular asking, this is something that would probably not come up naturally, but our opinions on Janis Joplin. I cannot I can't take my childhood trauma out of that. Do you come from a more pure place with your Janis appreciation?
My opinion of her is that she was popular in like the 70s or whatever, and then she passed away.
I don't think that's an opinion. I think those are very easily quantifiable statements.
Good. I mean, her voice for sure rocks. Okay, let's face it. And I think she rocks so hard, it's easy to take it for granted.
Yeah.
What a gift.
Yeah, her records are always demolished. Find a Janis Joplin record, either Big Brother or solo, that's better than VG Condition. Fucking good luck, pal. It's a party or group of people. And back with the best username on YouTube, Zelda760, hitting us with standout albums in each of these genres. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Standout goth albums.
The Cure, Pornography.
Ooh, that's a yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, if it's albums, I gotta always look out for my boys Bauhaus.
Yeah.
But every album of theirs is flawed. I think.
Yeah.
Has some filler.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never know perfect album. They have a lot of perfect songs, but yeah, Third Sisters album. I don't think the third one gets as much love as it should.
Yeah, not as much. But I would say from the gothy standpoint, for Sisters of Mercy, Floodlands. Yeah.
I'm saying Vision thing.
But if you're gothy and you're into that stuff, and whoever's watching, listening to this is interested, Low Life, Diminuendo, and then maybe the album after that, Godhead.
Well, that might feed into the second question of post-punk albums.
Oh.
Post-punk album highlights. Do you think that you have a distinction?
Shit, what immediately comes to mind is Wire.
Yeah.
But their third album.
Okay, you said 154?
Yeah, 154, which we have here.
We're with Synergy, baby.
Yeah.
I'll give a shout out to the Polish band Sikira, because I always like to talk about them. You didn't see the face Christian just made at me off camera, like I'm being hoity-toity. I like that record a lot.
I guess I'll go fuck myself.
How about
I want to hear it though.
It is really good. Yeah, they started as like a hardcore band, but then they got like, favorite death rock standout albums.
Colin, tell me a death rock record I should suggest.
You can suggest 45 Grave, Sleep in Safety.
Okay, that.
Yeah. I'll take Sam Hain, Initium.
Oh, Sam Hain. Oh, I like Sam Hain.
Yeah.
Sam Hain.
I think I think that counts.
All right.
It's a death rock's a weird one. Darkwave. Do you know what darkwave music is?
I think so.
No one has ever been able to properly explain darkwave to me. It's just synth pop, but with a spooky fool twist, right?
Yeah, and it can be really like lo-fi sounding.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of that stuff. The Street Enters the House.
Well, now I'm giving you the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mean to be like, kick boy face in Decline of Western Civilization here, where I'm just like, there is ghost, there is post-punk, there is no dark wave. But they're kind of, I don't understand it as a genre. I don't know the need to distinguish it from goth or post-punk or synth pop or EBM or industrial.
All right, the closest thing I can think of is like a major label released thing would be like the first Clan of Zymox album.
Yeah. And that's all the questions we have for today. Thanks to everyone who asked. If you have any questions you'd love to see addressed on next week's episode, leave them in the YouTube comment section. We'll get into it next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. Hoity-toity.
Thank you.